Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1 and 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm on my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right, now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the fresh boys,
High school, champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Edwardsville High School here on the campus of Edwardsville's High School, right across the street from the District 7 Sports Complex. But we are in the actual high school over in the gymnasium as we get you ready for a little Lady Kahok basketball as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the host Edwardsville Lady Tigers. And my name is Todd Duke. Once again, very good evening, everyone. Hope you're staying warm, and welcome in to the pregame show brought to you tonight by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville. Owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville, or give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Well, the Kahawks come into this contest with an overall record of 13-13. They are 4-5 in Southwestern Conference play under their third-year head coach Colin Moore, who brings with him a overall record of 32-43. Edwardsville, they come in at 11-12. They are 5-4 in Southwestern Conference play. They also have a third-year head coach. Her name is Katie Hoppy. She is in her third year, and she has a record of 56-18 in those previous 2+ years. Collinsville comes in averaging 45.1 points per game, while Edwardsville comes in a little under that at 41.2. A little closer in the defensive side of things. Collinsville coming in allowing 44.6 points per game, while Edwardsville allows 43.9 per game. Collinsville is coming off of a 49-43 loss at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium versus East St. Louis Thursday night. Collinsville led by 8 after the first, 9 points after the half. East St. Louis then outscored Collinsville 16-11 in the third quarter to trim that Collinsville lead to just 4 points. Then after an injury to sophomore Talisha Gilmore, East St. Louis poured it on. They ended up outscoring the Lady Kahawks 18-8 in that fourth quarter to pull out the comeback win. Gilmore left the game with a team-leading 12 points and 9 rebounds in that game. Junior Ella Guerrero with 11 points. Senior Jenna Scheller had 10 points. Kahawks with 17 turnovers in that game. They only had 4 in the first half, so they turned the ball over 13 times in the second half. They went 2 of 12 from the three-point stripe. Collinsville comes in going 3-2 in their last 5 games. Edwardsville, they are coming off of back-to-back wins over the last 5 days with a 45-31 win over Belleville East on Thursday and a 52-34 win over Civic Memorial on Saturday. Both games right here at this very location as the Lady Tigers are winding down a span of playing 5 straight games on their home court. The last one will be Thursday night when East St. Louis comes to Edwardsville. Only loss so far on that current homestand was the first game. That was a 37-22 loss to O'Fallon. Edwardsville is 3-1 in their last 4, and they are 4-4 in their last 8, and that was since the win at Collinsville High School back on January the 5th. All right, we take a break here, and we wrap up our interviews with our seniors this year, and the final one on the list is number 44, Jenna Scheller. My conversation with Jenna will come your way next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue, new injuries per se. Also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the Ortho Gold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com. The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune covers Troy, Collinsville, Maryville, and all the villages and communities of Madison County. From area city halls to sports, including the Collinsville Kahawks and Unit 10 District News. The Times-Tribune covers that and more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper published every Thursday, and a one-year subscription is only $40 for the printed and online editions. For more information, call the Times-Tribune at 618-667-3111, online at timestribunenews.com, or follow them on Facebook at Times-Tribune.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Season winding down for your girls basketball team. We are on the road. We're in Edwardsville for a little Southwestern Conference showdown, and we wrap up our interviews with our seniors with number 45, senior Jenna Scheller, who is a forward for your Lady Kahok basketball team. First of all, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so you're like old hat at this because we've already been through this whole thing. Matter of fact, I think right here in this very gym for volleyball season last year, right?
Yeah, sure did. They played music really loud.
We're hoping that's not going to happen this year. All right, so 4 years as a basketball varsity player, 3 years as a volleyball varsity player. So I'm going to guess, because you've already signed with Swick to play some basketball, you prefer basketball over volleyball.
Yeah, and I think I devoted more time to it, so I feel like I should just keep that going.
All right, so remind everybody that didn't listen during volleyball season about your family. Tell us all about them, and don't leave out the pets.
Alrighty. I live with my mom, Julie, dad, Paul, sister, Ellie, and then my dog, Harley. And my mom and dad have coached me in many sports as a kid, so we have a nice sport-based family.
So I'm guessing the basketball prowess that you have come from mom and dad?
Actually, it's more volleyball. They all wanted me to play volleyball in college, probably more, because my mom played at SLU, and my all his sisters played volleyball, all 6 of them played volleyball, and then his wife obviously played and coached for a long time, so they like volleyball a lot.
So where does the basketball side of this come from?
I don't really know, just being tall. Since they're both pretty tall, it made me really tall, so I think that helped me as a kid, especially like basketball a lot.
All right, you have been playing basketball at Collinsville High School since you were a freshman. 70 points that year, 161 the next year, 340 after that, up to 192. You're closing in on 800 points. I know that's not going to put you in the top 5, but man, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I was really hoping for 1,000, and then COVID, I think, really affected that, and then I've became more of a middleman, kind of passed the ball out a lot.
All right, so let's talk about rebounds. You're tied for number 5 all time as a Collinsville Kahawk with a sophomore that's on this current team in Talisha Gilmore. So talk to me about Talisha for a minute. You've got to watch her and be a teammate of hers for the last 2 years. What makes her so special?
I think Talisha's really special because even if things don't like go her way, she'll just adapt a lot. Even if she doesn't score them a lot, she'll always like pass it out. She just is fun to work with and fun to see grow because especially freshman year, it was kind of hard adapting with another post player since I've never really played with another post player my height before. So it's cool being able to do like a high-low with her and stuff.
All right, so I mentioned you're tied for 5th. You are 5 away from the number 3 spot from Astasia Bush. And let's talk blocks as well, 179 of those. You're already at number 2, and you only trail Michelle Barch from 2004 to 2008. So you're in the top 5 in 2 categories that it doesn't appear that's going to go away anytime soon. How cool is that you are in the top 5 of a couple of categories, and you're in there with one with a Olympic gold medal winner?
I actually didn't know that, so that makes me happy. It makes me kind of want to maybe get a couple more rebounds and block a few more people.
Tell me about how that feels, though. I mean, you're going to leave a legacy here.
Yeah, that makes me happy because I really had no idea I was doing that, so it makes me feel like it's paying off a lot more than I realized.
Would you be surprised if I told you that as your career as the Lady Kahawk, you are shooting 64.3% from the free throw line?
That would surprise me because for a while it was going really bad, but last game I was 6 for 6, so that made me happy. I think that kind of helped too.
All right, let's go to my favorite things, take number 2, because I don't want to rehash all the old ones you had, all right? All right, so what is your favorite household pet?
My dog, Harley.
What is your favorite farm animal?
Probably a pig.
Zoo animal?
Hyenas.
Really? I didn't see that coming. What is your favorite condiment? Mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise? What you got?
Does barbecue count?
Sure it does.
Then barbecue.
Favorite salad dressing?
Italian.
Most people say ranch. Favorite streaming TV series? You watch TV series?
Yes, I would say probably Outer Banks.
What kind of streaming apps you got on your household phone or on your phone yourself?
Netflix, Hulu, HBO. We watch a little bit of everything.
All right, let's get back to some basketball. You're playing Edwardsville tonight. That first game back on the 5th of this month didn't go so well. 51-30. They kind of just took it to you from the beginning all the way to the end.
Yeah, I feel like this time we definitely have a lot more awareness of what's going to happen, and I feel like that'll help us to our advantage a lot this game.
I got to talk about the East St. Louis game because that was the last one we did. Man, that was kind of a heartbreaker. You guys led almost all the way through the middle of the fourth quarter and then just dropped that one. What happened?
I think it was a big factor when Talisha got hurt and came out. That really hurt us because we were not getting as many rebounds as we were before, and then we all just kind of lost our heads towards the end.
All right, so you have Edwardsville here tonight. My final question for you, how do you get the monkey off of your back and beat this Edwardsville team?
I think we just play like we know how to play how we can play. We know what's going to happen, so we just have to take that to our advantage and just work together. Because when we play together, it's such a different game. We can play so good together if we decide to.
All right, well, good luck in tonight's game. Good luck in your future. Good luck at SWIC.
Thank you so much.
Jenna Scheller, everybody, number 42 in your program, number 1 in your heart. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll set the starting 5 for both sides and opening tip-off. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. Conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100.
And once again, we welcome you back to Edwardsville High School. My name is Todd Duke. Jack Easley joining us tonight on the camera. Jack is one of our Kahok Broadcasting Club students in our first inaugurational year of the Kahok Broadcasting Club, so we're going to put him to work a little bit here tonight. All right, here are your starters. We'll begin with the Edwardsville Tigers. Caitlin Morningstar, number 11. She is a senior. I don't have heights for all of these young ladies. Blakely Hockett is a 5'10 sophomore. Emerson Weller is a senior. Ellie Neath is a 5'4 sophomore. And Zay Hoover is a 5'9 sophomore. For your Collinsville Kahawks, the usual starting 5. Megan Jansen, the 5'5 senior. Ella Guerrero, the 5'5 junior. Katie Bardwell, the 5'9 junior. Talisha Gilmore, the 6'1 sophomore. And our pregame guest, Jenna Scheller, the 6'3 senior. Kahawks have the work cut out for them. Collinsville has not beaten Edwardsville in girls basketball since December of 2015, a 70-68 win at Collinsville High School under former head coach Lori Billy. That one came on a last-second three-point shot to pull out the win. Collinsville has not won here at Edwardsville High School since January of 2006. That was when Steve McFall was the head coach. JV team lost. That was rare for them. They are now 10-5 on the season. The JVers lost 36-24. Donasia Willis with 6 points to lead that one, and Collinsville starts off with a three-point shot. How about that? They go 2 for 14 in the first matchup, and right off the bat, we get a three-point shot. All right, back to action here. Edwardsville, they're the home team. They're in the white uniforms. A dribble drive there by Hoover, and a turnover on a travel by the 5'9 sophomore, and Collinsville out to a 3-0 lead. I forgot I got to pay attention to my scoreboard here. And the Kahawks bring it up court one more time. Here is Ella Guerrero. Guerrero fires the pass over to Jansen. Jansen cuts across the perimeter of the floor and gives it back to Guerrero. Guerrero all the way over on the far sideline, gives it up to Gilmore. Back to Guerrero. She'll dribble and drive in the perimeter and comes back out to Gilmore just outside the lane. Back to Guerrero for three. That one's a little too far. And this time the loose ball belongs to Edwardsville. Tigers bring it back up. Little underhand shot right underneath the basket. That found the mark there by Emerson Weller, and Edwardsville is on the board. Collinsville leads by 1. Here is Ella Guerrero. Guerrero bringing the ball up court, cuts in front of the scorer's table as we have 6:40 left to play here in this opening quarter. Here's Gilmore. Gilmore toward the top of the key, gives it up for Scheller. Scheller all the way into the far side corner for Bardwell. Bardwell dribbles out of the corner, gives it back to Scheller, and then at the free throw line, Gilmore, she'll dribble, she'll drive, and then she had the ball partially knocked away, and a momentary steal there by Edwardsville, but Collinsville retains possession. Here is Megan Jansen. Jansen on the far side wing to Bardwell. Into the paint once again. Gilmore turn around off the glass too hard, and the rebound belongs to Edwardsville. Tigers bring it back up quickly. Here is Neath. Gets it all the way up to Weller. Weller into the corner at the end of the Kahok bench, and now all the way back out front it goes to Neath. Neath surveys things for a moment, dribbles, and heads back toward the midcourt stripe. 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Collinsville up 3-2. Edwardsville in control of the ball at the moment. Morningstar gets it in front of the Kahawk bench to Neath. Underneath the basket, Weller off the glass, can't get it to go. Scheller is there with the rebound for Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up. Here is Megan Jansen. She puts herself into the perimeter and then comes back out. Scheller at the top of the key. She'll throw a three up there every once in a while. Here is Guerrero in front of the Edwardsville Tiger bench and standing right in front of Katie Hoppy. Here's Scheller in the paint. Dumps it off to Gilmore. She's left all alone, but overshoots the basket once again. And Edwardsville, after the rebound, will come back down and try to take their first lead of this game. Here is Zay Hoover. Hoover gives it up now for Neath. Neath heads toward the top of the key and a bounce pass over on the left wing for Hockett. Hockett back out front now for Morningstar. And then over on the wing in front of the Kahawk bench to Neath. A bounce pass into the perimeter for Weller. She runs baseline, and a ball that bounced off of Weller's foot ends up out of bounds. Second turnover for the Tigers. And Collinsville will bring the ball up looking to extend that lead. Bardwell triggers the inbound pass, and taking a little bit of time doing so. Well, she gets it back. And Collinsville trying to break the little baby press being put on here by Edwardsville. To Scheller, right at the Edwardsville logo at midcourt. She gets it to Guerrero. Ella backs up toward that logo, heads forward. Moves herself over to the left wing, hands the ball off to Megan Jansen. Jansen with that right arm dribble, switches it over to the left, back to the right, and into the paint until Alicia Gilmore was shocked by that pass. Ball on the ground. Edwardsville ends up with it, and a timeout called by Coach Katie Hoppy before anybody else could get in there and steal that ball. So we have a 30-second timeout. We will take that 30-second timeout, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite.
Back here at Edwardsville High School, Todd Duke, Jack Easley along with you. 4:33 left to go in this first quarter. Collinsville up still by 1 point, 3-2. Collinsville got the three-point shot from Megan Jansen. Emerson Weller came down and knocked down the two, and we have been stuck there ever since. Here is Edwardsville. Neath, she'll dribble and drive into the perimeter and then pick up her dribble. Kick it back out for Weller. Weller, baseline underneath. Morningstar off the glass for two. And Edwardsville has their first lead of this game. Collinsville brings it up. Another trap being put on in the backcourt, but Collinsville breaks that one relatively easily. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero switches over and gives it up to Eliana Reinhardt, who's into the game for the first time. Now back out to Jansen. Megan had the first three-pointer of the game, kicks it out. Bardwell. Bardwell just in the perimeter. Now to Scheller. Scheller uses that big push and off the glass for two. Jenna Scheller is on the board, and Collinsville is back out in front by one. 3:35 left to play here in this opening quarter. Edwardsville with the ball, and they trail by one. Here is Blakely Hockett. Hockett gets it out front for Morningstar, onto the wing for Neath. Into the corner it goes for Hoover. Back out front will go all the way around the perimeter. And Hockett, dribble drive through the paint. A little resistance there, but Bardwell's going to get tagged for a foul, and we're going to have our first free throw participant. First foul handed out in this game belongs to Katie Bardwell, the 5'9" junior. And at the free throw line, it is Blakely Hockett, and Hockett makes the first one. Blakely comes in, having hit 18 of 42, just 42.9% from the free throw line so far this year. And she'll make both, so that'll up that average a little bit. And Edwardsville goes back out front by one. 3:15 to play here in this opening quarter. Here is Scheller, gets it across the line to Guerrero. Guerrero circles, gives it over to Bardwell, and Bardwell goes from the near sideline out to midcourt. Travels over to the left wing, gives it up now for Guerrero. Guerrero looking for some separation, couldn't find any. Gives it to Bardwell, back to Guerrero in the corner. Underneath, Scheller, one-handed catch, had the ball knocked out of her hands. Collinsville's second turnover. Each team now has two of those. Here comes the Edwardsville Tigers looking to extend that lead. Hoover off of the fat part of the rim, no good. Scheller, she's there with the rebound. Up to Jansen. Megan Jansen has three Lady Tigers to deal with. Ball hit the bottom of the rim, and it comes out for Reinhardt. Reinhardt back out to Scheller, who's now out at the top of the key. Over to Bardwell in front of the Tigers bench. Back out will go to Guerrero into the paint, and a steal there. Got to be a little bit better with those passes. And here comes the Edwardsville Tigers, and off the glass, good for two for Weller, and she'll go to the line for a bonus shot as Collinsville will pick up their second foul. Guerrero will pick up her first. And one shot coming up for Emerson Weller. Weller, by the way, leads her team this year with 266 points. She's the only one averaging double digits at 11.6 per game and a 64.2% free throw shooter. She only gets one. She falls short on that one, and she'll get the rebound, though. Well, sometimes things go like that. Here is Neath. Neath picks up her dribble. Didn't know where to go with it for a moment. Gives it up to Hockett. Hockett will drive, and she'll take the shot, and she'll go up to the line for a bonus. All right. Took a while to get that first foul, but now they're coming in bunches. Reinhardt will pick up her first. Reinhardt, the 5'9" sophomore. As Edwardsville makes their first substitution, in comes Ashlyn Hauk. And Collinsville will make another substitution as Emma Rabashitsky, last game's pregame interviewee, will come into the game. She'll take the place of Reinhardt. Also, Denasia Willis checks into the game as well as Scheller goes to the bench. Shot, no good. And the rebound belongs to Rabashitsky. So Collinsville now trails 10-5. I'll get with my point program here in a moment. I'm not used to it, man, after doing all these home games and then having Jack run the scoreboard Friday at Belleville West. And you got to get back into the swing of things here. Here's Guerrero. Collinsville trails by 5. We're under 2 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Here's Guerrero over to Jansen. Jansen all the way on the far side on the right wing. Looking for some room. None there. Out to Willis, who gives to Rabashitsky. Rabashitsky works her way over to the left wing. Hands the ball off to Guerrero. Guerrero nowhere to go with it. She'll dribble it for a moment. Now to Gilmore. Back outside we go to Jansen. Jansen works her way toward the top of the key. Now she'll travel around the perimeter, get some separation, put up a shot, rolls across the rim, no good. And the rebound is on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of Edwardsville. That'll go down as another turnover for Collinsville. And we are stuck at 10-5 in favor of the Lady Tigers. 1:19 left to play here in this opening quarter. And here is Ellie Neath. Neath fires it onto the wing now for Hawk. Hawk out to the top of the key for Hockett. Hockett, far side wing for Neath. Neath on that left wing. Still doesn't really look like she knows what she wants to do with it. Here is Hauk. And to the top we go again to Hoover. Hoover being watched by Willis. Gives it back up to Hauk. Hauk, top of the key, shadowed there closely by Rabashevsky. And Edwardsville just content with keeping it outside the perimeter and chewing up more time. We're down to 42 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Bounce pass into the paint, gets away, but Edwardsville stays with it, and it falls into the hands of Hockett. Hockett slows it down again, and back at the midcourt logo, it's Ellie Neath. Down to 25 seconds. This is like Waldo ball here. Here is Hoover. Hoover almost dribbled that ball off of her foot, finds Weller, and then Weller finds Hauk. Hauk, far side sideline. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Here's a three-point shot, big rainbow shot, no good. Rebound, that belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up, not a lot of time to work. Here's Rabashevsky. Rabashevsky to Bardwell. Bardwell's got to shoot, and she does, and it just tickles the bottom of the twine right before the buzzer sounds, and we will go to the second quarter, 10-5 in favor of Edwardsville, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Back here at Edwardsville High School, one quarter in the books. My name is Todd Duke. Jack Easley on the camera tonight. 10-5 in favor of Edwardsville. Emerson Weller with a couple of points. Blakely Hockett with a couple of points. And the other two belong to Caitlin Morningstar. For Collinsville, they got an early three-pointer by Megan Jansen. And then they got a rebound basket off the glass by Jenna Scheller. And that's been it for Collinsville. Kahawks have the ball to start. Here is Jansen, gets it over to Guerrero. Guerrero to Gilmore, right in front of the free throw line. She'll take a shot from there. That one hits that glass and iron at the same time. No good for Collinsville. Rebound, that belongs to Edwardsville. They'll bring it up, looking to extend that lead. Here is Neath, and we have a whistle on the play. Foul coming up against Alicia Gilmore. Her first, team fourth. Collinsville has 4 fouls, and all 4 against different players. Here once again is Neath. She gets the ball over onto the far side wing for Morningstar, and that one was partially tipped, but Hauk finds the handle. Gets it over to Neath. Neath in front of the Kahawk bench. Bounce pass to the top of the key for Hoover. And then a three-point shot on the way. That one rims out, and Talisha Gilmore trying to get that rebound, and it ends up going out of bounds. Ooh, no, they're going to call a foul on this play, and they're going to probably call it against. Oh, no, they're going to call it against Jansen. Her first. So now every starter has a foul except for Scheller. 5 fouls The other one belongs to Reinhardt off the bench. Here's a little pop and drop, and we're going to have another foul. Man, oh man, they're just pouring them on, aren't they? Gilmore will pick up her second. And just like that, we're up to 6 team fouls here by Collinsville. Here is Weller at the free throw line. Misses the first one. One more coming her way. It's in the air, and that one is missed also, and Collinsville picks up the rebound. Kahawks trying to get it up quickly. They do so to Jansen. Jansen behind the back dribble. She dribbles and drives and shoots, and no good, but she's going to go to the line for 2, and this has turned into a foul fest here. Emerson Weller picks up her team's first foul at the free throw line. It is Megan Jansen, 77.2% this year, and that one's good. Megan came in hitting 61 of 79. Stellar job from the charity stripe this year as that one goes in as well. And Collinsville gets a couple of points back. And a slow scoring affair is only a 3-point game. Across the line it goes, all the way over to the left wing for Hauk. Into the corner it goes for Hockett. A drive and a shot, that was Hoover. Hoover gets her first 2 points of this game. And Edwardsville gets those 2 points right back. Megan Jansen at the free throw line. Runs into a triple team. Gets it to Scheller. Up underneath. Willis off the glass. Good for 2. Nice feed there from Jenna Scheller to Denasia Willis. And Collinsville gets those points right back. Here's another drive. This one partially blocked, but that's going to be a foul against Scheller, and she knows it. She came away shaking her head. Now all starters have a foul. Let's just keep it at that. 1 each except for Gilmore's 2. 12-9. In favor of Edwardsville, 6:29 left to play here in this first half. And to the free throw line, it'll be Caitlin Morningstar, 62.3%. And Morningstar misses as well. Edwardsville struggling a little bit. Blakely Hockett made 2 of 2 since then. No one wearing the Tigers uniforms have hit a free throw until now, when Morningstar gets that 1 out of 2. So 13-9, Collinsville trails, but they bring the ball up, and they're in good shape. They just got to get things together here. Here comes Megan Jansen. Jansen at the free throw line, stops there, puts up a shot, and hits the rim and pops right out for Edwardsville. Tigers bring it back up, and over into the corner it goes for Hauk. Hauk, she gets double teamed. Has a hard time getting out of it until she bounces a pass outside to Molly Peel, who's into the game for the first time. Back to Hauk in the corner, 3-point shot, falls a little short. Rebound belongs to Edwardsville, and then they put it back up and get 2 more points, and those 2 points belong to Morningstar. She now has 5. 15-9, Edwardsville with the lead. Here is Jansen. Jansen all the way over on the far sideline by the right wing. Will hand the ball off to Guerrero. Guerrero comes out of that wing and into the paint for Willis. Back outside Gilmore. Back over and then baseline shot. That one was partially blocked, and the loose ball belongs to Edwardsville. Tigers bring it back up once again. A bounce pass to Hockett. Not sure if that wasn't a traveler or not, but we're going to have a foul on this one. If it goes against Gilmore, she's going to have 3, and she's not going to be in this game very much longer. Yep. Gilmore picks up her 3rd foul, and she will head to the bench, and Katie Bardwell will come in. Mia Semeth also checks into the game now for Edwardsville as Ellie Neath comes back in for the Lady Tigers. Free throw shot. That one is good by Hockett. Remember, she had the 2-for-2 performance from the free throw line just a little bit earlier in this game, and she's looking to do the same thing again. She got a free throw shot at the end of a 2-point play, and she couldn't hit it. Misses that one. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up, trailing 16-9. Here's Megan Jansen. Jansen gets it across the mid-court stripe. Heads over to the right wing, and a one-armed underhand pass to Bardwell. Now to Guerrero. Guerrero A slingshot pass over into the corner for Jansen. Jansen comes out of the corner, back to Guerrero. Guerrero in the slot between the top of the key and the midcourt logo. Moves it over toward the near side sideline, gives to Bardwell. Bardwell over on the right wing, one dribble, picks it up, gives to Willis, who gives to Scheller. Scheller outside, Bardwell wide open for three. Oh, that one rolled right off the rim. Here is Willis trying to get that rebound. She couldn't do it. It bounces off the rim and ends up going out of bounds. Collinsville would have loved to get some points there. Score stays 16-9. 4:34 left to play here in this first half as Emma Rabashewski checks back into the game. Scheller to the bench. So Collinsville now with Scheller and Gilmore on the bench. They lose a lot of height when those two are on the bench. Here's Edwardsville. They bring it up across the line. That is Neath. Neath gets the ball over to Semeth. Out front it goes to Morningstar. Morningstar onto the wing now for Neath. Bounce pass into the perimeter. That was almost got away, but Weller found the handle. Now Neath with a three-point shot, and that one's good. That's the first three-point shot made tonight by Edwardsville, and that will extend the Lady Tigers' lead to 10 points, a double-digit deficit for the Lady Kahawks once again. Here is Guerrero over to Reinhardt, who's back into the game. Give to Rabashewski. Rabashewski over to Bardwell. Boy, I wish Bardwell would have hit that three earlier. She was wide open. Willis back out to Bardwell. Out front for Jansen. Jansen gives it up for Rabashewski. Back over to Jansen. Rabashewski, we had her on the last interview in the home game last week against East St. Louis. She said she likes playing defense more than offense. There's a shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Bardwell. She'll take it in and score 2 points. How about that? Bardwell on the board for the first time. Collinsville back into single digits. 19-11. Neath onto the wing. Semeth. Bounce pass all the way out front for Morningstar, who gets all the way over on the far side. Neath thought about that three-point shot again. Pulled it back, gives it up for Hockett. And Hockett over onto the wing in front of the Kahawk bench to Morningstar. Now into the corner for Weller. Weller drives baseline, no room. She got rid of the ball. That was partially blocked as well, but still managed to stay with it. Shot by Edwardsville, no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up, looking to trim this 8-point deficit. Here is Jansen trying the no-look pass to Rabashewski, but she pushed that ball right into the breadbasket of the Edwardsville player who was underneath. That's the 7th turnover now for Collinsville here in this first half. Here is Neath once again. 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Neath gives the ball up now for Semeth. Semeth back out front for Morningstar. Into the paint, and that one was easy for Weller, and Collinsville now wants a timeout, so we will take a timeout right along with them. And we'll be back here in just a moment, 30 seconds as a matter of fact, on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Back here at Edwardsville High School, Todd Duke and Jack Easley along with you. 21-11 in favor of Edwardsville. We have 2:22 left to play here in this first half. Collinsville trailed by 5 after one quarter, and now they trail by 10. Kahawks looking to get some of that back here. Here's Jansen. Jansen over to Bardwell. Bardwell all the way underneath the basket. Kick back outside from Reinhardt to Rabashewski. Rabashewski looking for someplace to go with it. That avenue was cut off, and a turnover will follow. And Edwardsville brings the ball up. Shot underneath the basket, no good. Rebound belongs to the Tigers once again. Here is Weller. All the way around the horn it goes for Hauk. Hauk with a three-point shot. That one rattles off the rim and won't fall in, and a whistle on the play. And that is going to be a foul coming up against Collinsville. Jansen trying to plead her case. It's going to end up going against Reinhardt. That'll be her second and the team's 9th. It's a good thing these fouls reset after halftime ends, because That would be kind of rough. Now Colin Moore, head coach for Collinsville, trying to plead his case as well. Here is Hoover at the free throw line, and she'll hit the first one and stay up for another. Hoover comes in at only 47.4% from the free throw line. Not very impressive free throw percentages from Edwardsville, but they are doing the job here tonight. They hit a dry spell there early, but I think they've hit 4 out of their last 5. Here's Guerrero. Guerrero to Jansen. Jansen, top of the key. Bounce pass onto the wing for Guerrero. She'll head to the top of the key. She'll launch a shot from there. That one's off the mark. And the rebound belongs to Scheller off the glass. Good for 2. Been a while since Collinsville scored a bucket. Kind of needed that one. Back to a 10-point deficit. Here's Neath. Neath on the wing for Hauk. Bounce pass to the top of the key for Hockett. Hockett thought about it for a moment as well and gives it up now for Neath. Back out front for Hauk. Hauk dribbles her way over onto the right wing. Now a pass over on top of the key for Hoover for 3. No good. And the rebound is going to be whistled dead. That one's going to go against Emerson Weller, so the third team foul. Weller has 2, Hockett has 1. Collinsville will get the ball back and try to get this down to a single-digit deficit again. We're down to 50 seconds. Here's Guerrero into Scheller. Scheller, turn around shot, can't get it to roll, and the rebound belongs to Edwardsville. Dribble drive all the way. No good. Charging call. Charging call going to go against Zay Hoover. That'll be her first, team 4th. Couldn't come at a better time if you're a Kahok fan. Another opportunity for Collinsville to get this deficit back down to single digits. Hauk is going to go out. Morning Star back in for Edwardsville. Collinsville inbounds it from Jansen to Guerrero. We're down to 35 seconds here in this first half. Here is Guerrero across the midcourt logo. Makes her way over onto the right wing and gets it just outside the lane for Scheller. Back to Guerrero, wide open for 3. Man, we can't get these 3-point shots to fall. That first one fell from Megan Jansen. We haven't gotten another one since. Foul going to be handed out to Ellie Neath. That is the 5th team foul now by Edwardsville. Collinsville will once again retain possession of the ball as Molly Peel checks back into the game. Boys are at home tonight playing Lift for Life Academy. Another 3-point shot by Bardwell. That one won't fall in either. And another foul coming up against Edwardsville. Lydia Struble into the game. She gets her name called because she committed a foul. It's not the way you want to come into a game. Reinhardt, free throw line, underneath, Scheller, good to go. And Collinsville gets this once again back to single digits, 23-15. Quickly, Edwardsville moves the ball up, and quickly, we have a whistle. Boys are home playing Live for Life Academy, trying to repay the team from St. Louis for the loss Collinsville suffered in the opening game of that Chick-fil-A tournament. Right now, 17-6, Collinsville is up after 1 quarter of play. Free throw shot no good from Hockett. That was the 10th team foul by Collinsville, and that was the second one by Bardwell. Next one by Hockett is good. (24-15), only a second left at the buzzer, no good, and Jansen misses the 3-point shot at the buzzer, and she wasn't happy about it. She was fouled, so before we head to the locker rooms, Guerrero is going to go up to the free throw line and get 3 shots. How about that? Second foul called against Blakely Hockett, and this one could be costly. Jansen already 2 for 2 from the free throw line, now 3 for 3, and she's got 2 more coming her way. Those are big. Oh. One more shot. Jansen. Oh, only got the one, boy. She could have made that hurt. 24-16 in favor of Edwardsville after one half of play, and that brings us into our halftime show, brought to you by Woods Basement Systems. Woods Basement Systems, all things basement-y. Been doing their thing since 1986. Woods Basement Systems in Collinsville. Call them at their Collinsville headquarters at 618-708-4055. We'll add up the stats and we'll throw some out-of-town scores your way. All that and more coming up on the Woods Basement Halftime Show right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes at Bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. Are you looking to update the appeal of your home's interior? Look no further than Hayden Interiors, LLC. Hayden Interiors, LLC is owned and operated by former Kahok graduate Nick Hayden. Hayden Interiors, LLC will help you get that new look that you want for your home. Flooring, baseboards, doorways, as well as interior renovations or interior additions, kitchen, living room, bedroom, hallways, basements, stairways. Let Hayden Interior LLC help you find the look that you want. Call Nick Hayden today at Hayden Interiors LLC, 618-772-6790 for your free estimate. Hayden Interiors LLC, on budget, on time, every time. That's Hayden Interiors LLC. Call Nick at 618-772-6790.
Once again, we welcome you back to Edwardsville High School. We are at halftime, 24-16 in favor of the Edwardsville Lady Tigers. It was 10-5 Tigers after one quarter of play. Tigers led by 5 points and then outscored Collinsville 14-11 in that second quarter to extend that 5-point lead out to its current 8-point lead. Leading scorer in this one, well, that's shared all over the place. We'll begin with Edwardsville since they have the lead, 6 points apiece from Blakely Hockett and Emerson Weller. 5 points from Caitlin Morningstar, 4 from Zay Hoover, and 3 from Ellie Neath. Collinsville also has a couple of players with 6 points. That would be Megan Jansen and Jenna Scheller. After that, Katie Bardwell and Denasia Willis each have 2 points. Collinsville is out rebounding Edwardsville right now, 10-8. Collinsville has 8 turnovers compared to 3 for Edwardsville, and from the lines, the Kahawks are 1 of 7 from the three-point stripe. Megan Jansen hit the first three-pointer to start this game off with, and since then, Collinsville's gone cold from beyond the arc. Edwardsville, they also have 1 three-pointer, but they are 1 for 4, and from the free throw lines, Edwardsville is 7 of 14, while Collinsville is 3 of 5. No out-of-town scoreboard to tell you about, so we'll end it right there, and we will once again thank you for watching the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. Again, Woods Basement Systems, give them a call at their Collinsville headquarters at 618-708-4055. Second half action, that'll come your way next on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pit master. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces that support our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop by and see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time World Championship Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at CollinsvilleBarbecue.com. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
A reminder that the Junior Service Club of Collinsville will have their trivia night on Saturday, February the 4th. That is this Saturday at the Collinsville American Legion. More information, 618-210-7273. Back here at Edwardsville High School, Todd Duke and Jack Easley along with you. We are underway here in the second half, quarter number 3. And Edwardsville, they have the lead and they have the ball as we switch sides. Edwardsville now traveling from right to left on your screen, and they'll throw one up there, and a foul will be called. And this one, if it's going to go against Alicia Gilmore, that's going to give her 4, and it will. So Gilmore already in trouble of fouling out here. She sat out most of the latter parts of the second quarter because she picked up her 3rd foul, and now she picks up foul number 4. And Emerson Weller, who is 0 for 3, now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. 24-16. That's how we get things started here. Weller, she'll finally break that jinx and get herself a free throw. And Edwardsville now up by 9 once again. Here is Bardwell for Collinsville. Bardwell into the paint. Willis off the glass. Rolls all the way around the rim. Won't go, and it's going to stay with Collinsville as that one went off of one of the Edwardsville Lady Tigers underneath the basket, so Collinsville will get the ball back. Inbound pass comes in. Here is Jansen over to Guerrero. Guerrero in front of her own bench. Back out to Megan. Megan back to Guerrero. They'll switch places at the midcourt circle. Guerrero moves up. One-arm shovel pass over to Jansen. Jansen into the corner now for Scheller. Scheller all the way across the way for Jansen. She bluffs the 3 and then brings it out of the corner over on the left wing to the top of the key. Over to Scheller. Guerrero, a 3-point shot. That one hits that inside of that rim, comes right back out. And right into the hands of Hoover. Collinsville can't find that 3-point shot whatsoever tonight. Here's a shot underneath the basket. No good. Rebound belongs to Edwardsville. They'll kick it back out front. Here comes Hoover. Hoover takes the shot high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Another rebound and a putback. Still won't go. 3rd putback still won't go. That ball is knocked out of bounds. And after about 3 offensive rebounds, Edwardsville will still have the ball despite the missed shots. The inbound pass will be triggered by Ellie Neath. Neath bounces the ball into the corner, into the hands of Hockett. Hockett comes all the way out of the corner and back out toward midcourt. 90 seconds gone here in quarter number 3. Here is Morningstar. Morningstar. Hey, she throws that ball right into the hands of Bardwell. Bardwell, in case you didn't know it, plays for the other team. Collinsville back to work, and not anymore, as the Kahawks turn that gift turnover into a turnover of their own. That brings a big old sigh out of head coach Colin Moore down there on the floor. As Edwardsville goes back to work. Into the far corner it goes to Morningstar. They'll kick it back out now for Hockett, and Hockett gets the ball over to Neath. Neath back over this way for Hoover. Hoover into the corner, finds Morningstar, and you know what? You're going to keep on giving us gifts. We got to take advantage of these gifts. It's 2 straight turnovers by Edwardsville. Collinsville gave the ball right back to the Lady Tigers on the last turnover, so time to get some points out of this. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell stands in front of her own bench, backs up toward the scorer's table and throws it into the hands of Morningstar. Collinsville can't handle the prosperity of all these turnovers, and a rebound for Edwardsville. Second rebound for Edwardsville. Now a loose ball, and Collinsville is going to pick up another foul. This one's going to go against Jenna Scheller. That'll be her second. Tough when you can't take advantage of those turnovers, man. 2 gifts were just handed right to you. Another miss by Morningstar. She is now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Bardwell and Scheller will head out. Lily Carlisle, the sophomore, into the game for the first time. Reinhardt's back in there. And the second one by Morningstar is good, and then she'll head to the bench. And coming in to take her place is Mia Semeth. Semeth is a freshman. Here is Willis triggering the inbound pass. Does so to Guerrero, and then an underhand pass back and forth it'll go until Guerrero has it again. There is Ella in front of the scorer's table. Now in front of her own bench. Brings it all the way into the perimeter. Pulls up shot, and that one will fall. Guerrero on the board for the first time tonight. (26-18). Kahawks still trail. Here is Weller. Gets the ball over to Neath. Neath, dribble drive, into the paint it goes, and off the glass, good for 2. Weller didn't have any problem with that one. 10-point lead once again for the Tigers. Here's Guerrero. Into the corner for Willis. Willis to Reinhardt. Reinhardt looks and finds Carlisle behind her. Now back to Guerrero in front of her head coach Colin Moore. To Carlisle. Carlisle, baseline. Kicks it all the way back out front now for Guerrero. Guerrero goes into the perimeter looking for some place to roam, but she's not going to find it in there. Here is Reinhardt. Bounce pass to Carlisle. Carlisle, one bounce, gets out of the way and off the glass for 2. Nice job there by the 5-foot sophomore, Lily Carlisle. Back to an 8-point lead for the Tigers. Here is Hockett. Hockett trying to drive baseline, lost the ball. Edwardsville picks it up, and they get it back out front for Hoover. 3-point shot, Neath. Can't leave her that open, man. Second 3-point shot made tonight by Edwardsville, and both of them belong to the 5-foot sophomore, Ellie Neath. There's Guerrero. Handoff goes to Carlisle. Carlisle gets the ball to Jansen. Jansen into the paint, takes the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound. Is there going to be a foul against Willis? She'll pick up her first. That'll be the team's third. Collinsville trailing by 11 now. Oh, it's going to go back to Weller, huh? Okay. Weller's third. Team's first. So Collinsville retains the ball. Here's Carlisle. Over to Guerrero. Guerrero up underneath the basket. Reinhardt gets fouled from behind. Another Edwardsville foul coming up. This one is going to go against Mia Semeth. That'll be her first, team second. Each team now with 2. To the free throw line is Eliana Reinhardt. Reinhardt, 46.2 on the year. Not much of a sample size. She is 6 of 13. And the first one too short. Reinhardt gets another free one, and that one's in, and Collinsville has trimmed this lead back down to 10. Timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well. This is a 60-second timeout, so we'll take all that time as well. And we're back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
Todd Duke, Jack Easley back with you from Edwardsville High School. Glad that you're with us. It's a very, very cold time here in the old Midwest. When I was driving out here, it was 20 degrees. That's cold. That's not normal. All right, 31-21. Tigers have the lead here in the third. And we have 3:25 left to go here in this third quarter. Plenty of time for a good old-fashioned comeback. Here is Edwardsville, trapped over into the corner. Morningstar gets rid of the ball, gets it out to Neath. Neath bounces a pass over on that wing. And trying to work her way out of trouble over there was Molly Peel. Back over to Neath. Neath being guarded out front by Lily Carlisle. Bounce pass outside the free throw line to Morningstar. How about we kick it back outside? And Hauk gets the ball into the hands of Semeth. Semeth. She'll find Peel. Peel back over to Morningstar. Now Hauk with it. Or excuse me, Neath. Neath dribbles, drives behind the back dribble, and she lost the ball. Collinsville will get it back. That is the 6th turnover in this game for Edwardsville. They had 3 in the first half, so 3 here in this third quarter. And Collinsville, once again, with an opportunity to get this deficit down into single digits. Megan Jansen will bring the ball up. Edwardsville not putting on any backcourt pressure this time. Onto the wing now for Guerrero. Guerrero in front of her bench. Kind of uses Scheller as a screen. Scheller gets the ball, and it's going to stay with Collinsville as that was knocked out by Morningstar. Carlisle will trigger the inbound. All the way out front, top of the key for Scheller. Scheller looks for and finds Jansen up underneath. Reinhardt, a little bit too far. How about Jansen for 3? Yes, there you go. Well, we've needed one of those for a while. Megan Jansen picks up her second three-point shot. She opened the game with a three-pointer, and then that one there, and Collinsville is going to get the ball back again. It's exactly how we wrote the script, right? Kahawks down by 7. Looking to get it down even farther. Here is Jansen. Jansen up underneath. Reinhardt all alone off the glass. Good for 2. That's how you do that. And Collinsville has gotten this thing back down to 5 points. Here comes Edwardsville. That is Hauk. Hauk, right at the end of her bench, takes it all the other way. Over to Hoover. Hoover, top of the key for Weller. Weller up underneath the basket. That's a loose ball. Collinsville picks it up. How about more points off of a turnover? Let's go, you Lady Kahawks. Here comes Megan Jansen. Jansen, again, uses Scheller as a screen. Comes over to the wing. Now Scheller is wide open. She can hit that 3. Oh, a little bit too strong. And the rebound, that belongs to Edwardsville. They bring it back up quickly. Here is Weller. Drives baseline. No room there. Dumps it off. No good. Rebound. Put back up. Still won't go in. Another rebound, and that one is going to fall in by Weller after a couple of key rebounds there by Edwardsville. Here's Carlisle now putting on some backcourt pressure on the Tigers. Collinsville breaks it. Here comes Jansen into the paint. Takes the off-balance shot. Can't get it to fall, but the rebound belongs to Collinsville, and here's Guerrero. We'll start all over again. Scheller hands it off to Eller, uses her as a screen for a 3. Can't get that one to fall. Man, Guerrero, she's usually the most prolific three-point shooter we have here, and she hasn't hit one tonight. And that one, a little underhand shot by Hauk, falls in somehow or another. And Scheller is going to pick up her 3rd foul. Well, that 5-point lead didn't last very long. Now, a chance for a 10-point lead once again with one shot. No good, though. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. So Hauk couldn't find the magic touch at the free throw line. Collinsville still trails by 9. 25 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Scheller underneath. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound. That belongs to Edwardsville, and Scheller is going to get tagged for another foul. That's going to be her 4th. So now Scheller and Gilmore both have 4. Gilmore's been riding the bench for a while because of the 4. So Scheller will have to come out. Bardwell comes back in. And again, your big post players in the paint are both sitting on the bench right now with 4 fouls. 10 seconds to go here in this third quarter, and a bounce off the glass falls in once again for Kahok. And Edwardsville back out front to double digits. 1 second left at the buzzer. Big three-point shot hit the high glass and the rim, but just would not fall in, and we will head to the fourth quarter with Collinsville now trailing by 11 points, and we'll be back to tell you all about that fourth quarter here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game, and go Kahawks. Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet, it's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
Back here at Edwardsville High School, Todd Duke is my name. Jack Easley over on the camera with us as we have entered the fourth quarter. Collinsville trails by 11 after being outscored 13-10 in that third quarter, despite getting it down to 5. Here's a three-point shot, big time there by Megan Jansen. She picks up her third three-pointer of this game, and Jansen now with 12 points. Tigers, they work the ball back up. On the wing, Neath in front of her bench, top of the key for Kahok. Kahok had a couple of good 2-point plays the latter moments of that third quarter. Now back over to Neath. Neath being watched by Bardwell, back to the top of the key for Morningstar. Morningstar dribbles with the left hand, drives, and she's pushed from behind by Reinhardt. And Eliana will pick up her third. Gilmore's back out on the floor with her 4 fouls. Scheller still is on the bench with her 4. And now Reinhardt has 3. Inbound pass being triggered by Kahok. Kahok all the way out front, top of the key for Weller. Weller throws it into the perimeter for a moment, comes back outside now for Neath. Neath dribbles with the left hand, pulls back out for the top of the key, and then gives it up for Kahok. Bounce pass over to Weller. Neath. Excuse me. Neath. Into the perimeter, and a timeout called by Edwardsville. We will take it right along with them, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number 1 on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Do we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Back once again at Edwardsville High School. 37-29, 8-point lead for Edwardsville. 6:52 left to go here in this fourth quarter, so still plenty of time for the comeback. Collinsville got this thing down to within 5 midway through the third quarter. Then Edwardsville stormed right back and took an 11-point lead right back. Inbound pass comes into Kahok. Kahok gets it to Neath. Neath bluffs the 3, moves it in off of the foot of one of her own players, and Morningstar just picked it up off of her foot and then calmly puts it up off the glass for 2. Each team has 3 timeouts left. And now we're going to have a foul. And this one is going to go against Blakely Hockett. And she ended up kind of pushing Jansen down, and Jansen almost took a ride into the chairs at the end of her bench. Bardwell to inbound, does so to Guerrero in the backcourt. Ella brings the ball up, 6:25 left. Collinsville trails by 10 once again. Here's another three-point try. That one's nothing but net. Oh, boy. Megan Jansen's on fire. She had 6 points in the first half. She has 9 here in the second half, and all of them are via the three-point shot. Collinsville wants to play a little bit of defense, try to get that ball back. Here's Morningstar for Edwardsville. Baseline shot, no good. Rolls across the other side. Collinsville picks up the rebound, and Bardwell gets it over to Jansen. Jansen gets squeezed by a double team, puts up a shot in the prayer, and it's good. Megan Jansen's taking over this game, trying to get her team back, and she does so all the way back to a 5-point lead by Edwardsville. Jansen cut that lead in half all by herself, a 3-point shot and that 2-point shot. Here is Edwardsville, double team, trap. And now we're going to have a foul, and Reinhardt's going to pick up her 4th. So now Gilmore, Scheller, and Reinhardt all have 4 fouls. They'll bring Reinhardt off the floor and replace her with Scheller. Edwardsville makes a couple of changes as well, as they'll bring back in Mia Semeth and Zay Hoover. Hoover inbounds, bounces it into Morningstar. Morningstar, baseline, dribble, and Scheller's going to foul out. Scheller just came back off the bench with those 4 fouls, and now she is going to be done for the night. So Scheller will foul out with 6 points. All of them came in the first half. So now Coach Moore's looking at his bench. Does he bring Reinhardt back in with her 4 fouls? Yes, he does. Scheller will get a nice hand from the Kahok faithful that have made it out here tonight. High fives all along the bench at the free throw line. Shot, and that one is good by Morningstar. Six-point lead, now a 7-point lead. Gilmore inbounds the pass to Guerrero. Guerrero. She'll bring the ball up across the timeline. 5:20 left to go here in this 4th quarter. Still plenty of time. Made a little tougher with the absence of Scheller, and there's a picked off pass. 11th turnover for Collinsville here tonight, and here is Morningstar. Morningstar gets the ball over to Hoover. Hoover on the right wing, brings it around toward the top of the key. Bounce pass on the left wing. Nice try on the steal attempt there by Jansen, but it still turns into a couple of more points from Morningstar and Edwardsville. And that lead extended out once again. 34-43, 4:45 to go here in this 4th quarter. Megan Jansen brings the ball up, gets it to Guerrero. Guerrero on the left wing, dribbles her way out to the right wing and gives it up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt will hand the ball off to Bardwell. Bardwell threw the ball away. Carlisle and Willis check back in for Collinsville. Guerrero and Bardwell to the bench. Inbound pass comes in, and Edwardsville breaks it real quick into the front court from the backside, and a Morningstar with it. Morningstar onto the wing for Hoover. Hoover thought about baseline. Looks like Megan Jansen just took an elbow to the chin. And now we're going to have a foul call. This one's going to go against Gilmore, and she's going to foul out. No, they're going to call that the other way against Edwardsville. That's going to be the 4th one against Emerson Weller as well. So that worked out in our favor, because then you would have been out without Scheller and Gilmore. Collinsville trailing by 9. They bring the ball up. Here's Jansen to Carlisle. Carlisle in front of her bench. Gives it up into the corner for Jansen. Into the paint. Reinhardt kicks it back outside. Lily Carlisle, and that one is good for 3. Lily Carlisle with 5 points off the bench. Timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well as soon as I add those 3 points on there, and then we'll be right back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Back here once again at Edwardsville High School, 43-37. Collinsville trails by 6. 3:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Now Collinsville putting on the backcourt pressure. Edwardsville trying to break it. They do so with Neath. Neath up across the line to Hoover, who gets it into the hands of Morningstar. Morningstar all the way out front to Neath. Neath, top of the key, over onto the wing now for Simith. Simith inside, and that one was almost thrown away, and it is. Thank you very much. 10th turnover by Edwardsville will give Collinsville a chance to trim this 6-point lead. Down to 4, maybe 3. We'll see. Carlisle inbounds to Jansen. The senior, Megan Jansen, brings it up across the timeline. In the perimeter. Hands it off to Guerrero, who's back into the game. Underhand pass to Carlisle. Lily gives to Guerrero in front of her bench. And trying to force it underneath. And not a lot of room to work with, so nice job by Reinhardt to get it out of there. Now Carlisle with it. Gives it to Guerrero at the top of the key. And a Gilmore shot, good for 2. That's the first points of this game for Talisha Gilmore. And you want a chance to win, you're going to have to give her that ball a few more times like that. Collinsville has got it back to within 4. Here is Morningstar. She was left all alone off the glass. Good for 2. And Edwardsville will get those 2 points right back. Collinsville brings the ball up. 2:40 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's Megan Jansen. Jansen hands the ball off to Carlisle. Carlisle in front of her bench. Just took her eye off the ball, and Neath saw it the whole way. Collinsville's 13th turnover couldn't come at the worst time. 2:25 to go here in this fourth quarter. Ball into the hands of Semeth. Semeth being watched by Reinhardt. Now she picks it up and gives it to Neath. Neath onto the wing for Morningstar. Morningstar dribbles with that right hand into the paint. Takes the shot high off the glass. No good. And Talisha Gilmore with the rebound. Collinsville brings it back up. Here is Jansen. Nobody to help her out, so she'll throw up a shot and a prayer. This time that prayer wasn't answered, and the rebound belongs to Edwardsville. They push the ball back up court quickly. Here is Hoover. She'll split the defense. That shouldn't go against us. Gilmore is now fouled out of this game, so that makes things tougher and tougher with Gilmore and Scheller on the bench. Bardwell's going to come back in. So the 2 young ladies in charge of cleaning out the post area and getting some offensive buckets off the boards are both out. Shot, good, Hoover. She's now 3 for 3 from the line. One more shot. And this one rolls off and all the way, who wants it? Edwardsville takes it, shot no good. And that rebound pushed out of bounds, but the Tigers are going to retain possession. Willis will check back in for Collinsville. Bardwell back to the bench. Inbound pass caught Hockett off guard. That ball's popped up. Collinsville They steal it once again, and they give it right back once again. Edwardsville with the lead and the ball. And here is Hockett. Hockett gets it into the hands of Morningstar. Morningstar wants to direct traffic, gets it over to Hoover. And Hoover gets double teamed, bounces her way out of it underneath. Morningstar, no problem there. She was pretty much left all alone. And Edwardsville back out to a 9-point lead once again. Here is Carlisle, high off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Willis all the way back out to Guerrero. Guerrero on the far side sideline. Dribbles and drives in the paint, kicks it into the corner. Carlisle probably had enough time to take that 3-point shot. And underneath, there is Reinhardt, and she travels. 54.7 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Emma Rabashewski's going to check back into the game. Take the place of Ella Guerrero. And the inbound pass to Neath. Collinsville is going to have to do some fouling now to get it all the way up into the hands of Hauk. Back out to Neath. Neath, 45 seconds left. Onto the wing now for Morningstar. Deeper inside that left side for Weller. Shot from the baseline, no good. Carlisle has the ball fall in her hands. And trying to get out of it, a timeout called by Coach Moore. So we will step aside as well. I believe that's all they have left is a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a 60-second timeout as well. And we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
Back here at Edwardsville High School, Todd Duke and Jack Easley along with you. We have 35.4 seconds left. Collinsville trails by 9, and the Kahawks have the ball. Inbound pass comes in from Rabashewski to Guerrero. Guerrero takes it over to the left wing. Bluffed three-point shot there by Jansen. Jansen trying to find some room. She finds some, takes the shot. That one's no good. Long rebound, and it's picked up by Morningstar. Edwardsville brings the ball back up, and the Tigers look like they're going to even their record at 12-12, while Collinsville will uneven their record and drop to 13-14. Edwardsville is going to hold on to the ball. Tigers will end up winning this one by a final score of 48-39, and the long drought against Edwardsville continues. Not since 2015. Overall, not since 2006 here at this school. So the Kahawks will go back to the drawing board and hope for better results the next time. That is it. Gonna bring us into our post-game show. 48-39 final, and we'll be back here to wrap things up in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Calling all sports fans. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahawk sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs that you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers, sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest brew in town. And don't forget to try your luck at the Lucky Fox Gaming Room. Dine in and catch a game, or order carryout with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-855-9500.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC, 618-960-9346, or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500. Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahok Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010. Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224. The Collinsville Daily News, the new online source for everything newsworthy in and around Collinsville. This news source is designed to be the heartbeat of the Collinsville community and is owned and operated by members that live in this area. The Collinsville Daily News generates their revenue with local support from the community in which they serve and from advertising. They do not charge to read their content, so you'll never run into one of those annoying paywalls. Not only that, but the Collinsville Daily News offers free classified advertising. You have items you want to buy, sell, or trade? It's free to post. Wedding or engagements announcements, as well as obituaries, all free at collinsvilledailynews.com. Plus, they have the content that matters most. Collinsville news you need to know, coverage of Kahok sports, and a keen eye on city news. The Collinsville Daily News also has an event tab that allows you to find out what is going on in and around the region for you and your family, the heartbeat of the community. Helping readers make sense of an increasingly chaotic world. Check them out at collinsvilledailynews.com, on social media sites Facebook and Instagram. The heartbeat of this community is the Collinsville Daily News.
And once again, we welcome you back to Edwardsville High School. Collinsville Lady Kahawks dropped this game tonight 48-39. Joining us now on the other headset is Collinsville's head coach, Colin Moore. Coach, I thought you were going to pull that one out, man. You got it down to within 5 in the third quarter and got it down to within 5 again in the fourth quarter and just couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, we got it down to 5, and then Jenna Scheller had a wide open 3, which is one of the ones that she usually, that's a confident shot for her. If that goes in and it goes to a 2-point game, I think things can change. And then very next possession, Ella had a wide open 3-pointer, just didn't go in. And unfortunately, those were 2 big shots that I think those girls make, 50% of the time sometimes it feels like, and they just didn't go in tonight. And then once it got back to that 8 or 9 point, it was just hard for us to stop them. They did a pretty good job of handling the ball at the end.
Yeah, and then Scheller and Gilmore foul out. That does not help.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find a positive with that, and I guess I'm trying to stay positive with that, thinking some other girls played in some pressure situations, and I hope that'll build their confidence a little bit towards the end of this year, towards next year. And just also Jenna and Talisha were great on the bench when they had some tough fouls and still cheering their teammates on. Sometimes it's about more in basketball, and I think we definitely did that tonight. And I mean, last time we just rolled over, and this time we made them play. So you got to find a positive somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'll take some positives out of that as well. Lily Carlisle coming off the bench, 5 key points, especially that 3-pointer.
Yeah, and it's funny that she made that one because I was just yelling at her to shoot one right before that, and then she kind of gave me the look like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "If you're open, you got to shoot it." And then to see that going, I was happy that she made that shot. And there's some younger girls playing, and they're sometimes learning the hard way, but it's for the better, and they're good kids, and I'm glad they're getting opportunities.
Yeah, it looked like for a moment there your leader, Megan Jansen, was going to put this team on her back and carry them the whole way. She had 3 3-pointers in a row to start her scoring off in the second half.
Yeah, it's tough for her to score, being the size she is, getting double-teamed, and then when our post players foul out, they can double-team her anymore. She's definitely a gamer, and every girl in the whole gym, no matter what school they go to, can learn something from her. I wish her I'm happy for her. I'm glad she's doing great, and when she leaves, we're going to miss her, but I'm wishing her the best when she goes to college next year.
All right, so you guys got Lincoln. You got to make that long drive out to Lincoln on Saturday, and then after that, you only got 3 games left. So what are you looking for to accomplish here with these final 4 games of the year?
Well, they're pretty tough. We played 3 teams that are in the top 7, 8 in the whole state. Lincoln's undefeated. Alton's only lost 1, and then, of course, O'Fallon, then senior night Jerseyville. We're just honestly looking to build on this, even though it was a loss. I mean, there's a good effort. A lot of kids played. A lot of kids got opportunities. Just trying to make sure that we're making teams beat us. We're not just beating ourselves. And tonight, Edwards will beat us, and we just didn't give it to them. They earned it, so that's a good sign. And I think, with going to play Lincoln this weekend, it's a good eye-opening experience to see a different type of style of basketball. Hopefully we can bring some of the things they do well and try to incorporate it into our program, and then just try to finish the year with some tough games, but trying to just have a little bit of fun.
All right, Coach, thanks for the visit. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, Todd. Thanks.
Thank you. That is head coach Colin Moore of your Collinsville Kahawks. As the Lady Kahawks fall here tonight by a final of 48-39. Here is the final tally. Leading scorer in this one for both teams is Megan Jansen. And those 17 points, she was the only Lady Kahawk into double digits. Jenna Scheller fouled out with 6 points. Lily Carlisle, told you about the 5 she had. Eliana Reinhart had 3. Denasia Willis had a couple, as did Talisha Gilmore and Katie Bardwell. That one for Talisha Gilmore, only 2 points. That stands out as kind of large there. Leading scorer for Edwardsville was Caitlin Morningstar. She had 16 points. Only other double-digit scorer was Emerson Weller. She had 11. 6 points apiece for Blakely Hockett and Ellie Neath. 5 for Zay Hoover and 4 for Ashlyn Hauk. And the rest of the numbers. The rebound battle was won by Edwardsville, just barely though, 20-17. Collinsville turned the ball over 15 times compared to 12 for Edwardsville. And from the lines, free throw line, Collinsville hit 4 of 7, while Edwardsville hit 12 of 23. And from the three-point stripe, Edwardsville had 2 of 6, while Collinsville ended up hitting 5 of 14. That is going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule and spending it here with us on the Kahok Sports Network. We're off tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be at the Metroplex in O'Fallon for a little hockey. This one, the Mississippi Valley Club Hockey Association's All-Star Game. Red team versus blue team, scheduled for a 7:15 start. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock with pregame coverage. Big thank you to Jack Easley for joining me here tonight and taking care of the camera duties. A big thank you again to Jenna Scheller joining us on the pregame show and Coach Moore joining us on the postgame show. My name is Todd Duke, and until Thursday evening, everyone enjoy the rest of your night.